Hey everyone! Today I'll be making a video of Legend Savathun song 100k with Hunter. So today we'll be using Nightstalker Top Tree for this Nightfall to deal with the boss and to deal with the Shriekers. Next we'll be using False Promises with anti-barrier rounds and using Overflow. Next we'll be using Nation of Beasts with Unstoppable Hand Cannon and with explosive rounds. Next we'll be using Xenophage. And then for my helmet we'll be using Mobility Mod, Ammo, Machine Gun Ammo Finder with Hive ornaments. And then for the arms or gauntlets we'll be using Mobility Mod, Enhance, Hand Cannon Loader, and High Repulsing. And then we'll be using double Machine Gun Reserves with Mobility Mod with the 6 Coyote. Then for my legs I'll be using double Machine Gun Scavenger with High Barrier and Mobility Mod. Then for the cave we'll be using Oppressive Grenades with Wrath of Rasputin so we can make Warmind Cells with Xenophage. So let's get started. So remember in my previous videos I said slow and steady wins the race? No, not for Legend. Legend Savathun song, you can't go slow and steady. It does not compute for this Nightfall. You gotta go aggressive player or 100k. You have to make it to the boss around 16 to 17 minutes. So also another thing about Legend for this Nightfall is you cannot die. If you die you have to start all over again. So over here we'll be going for a loading screen because you know console. There will be 2 acolytes, gold bars, and they love to play hide and seek. So you can use your Xenophage and kill them one shot. So now we're gonna deal with the wizard. It is solar. And you can just make 2 shots, 2 to 3 shots. Sometimes a Warmind will pop out and you can just use the Warmind to clear the ads. And then make your way to scan, and then we'll be moving to a different area so we can deal with more of the ads and the champions soon. So there will be a wizard spawning on top of the left side of the building, which you will see very soon. It'll be appearing and then you can kill it with Xenophage since it has good range. Next, you will have to spam your heavy. Since we have hive ornaments, you can throw your grenade or your nade and you could just quickly take them down as quick as you can. So you can see here I was just using my primary weapon and just trying to kill them as much as I can. And they do follow you, so that's a good thing about these thralls. Then we'll be having one champion appearing. Sorry, I keep forgetting this is Legend, not Master. There'll be an Arc Knight and 1 champion appearing, and you can kill it really quickly. You can first stun it with your auto rifle. And then once done, you could throw your nade or you could just spam your heavy to kill it quickly. Then once you do that, you can clear all the ads and all of these glowy hive curse thralls. They do like to go aggressive. Definitely take them down. Use your heavy. So you have to clear them out quickly as possible, and once you clear all the ads, then you can focus with the knight. You can see here I was using my primary weapon since it's arc and then take it down quickly. So you can see here I was being very aggressive. And yes, you know, you gotta go all for 100k for this Nightfall. So then you can shoot your Warmind, or you can wait until you can open the door to get some ads. But over here I wanted to throw my nade to get some heavy since I have to spam my heavy again. Then there will be Unstoppable Champion appearing in front and 1 champion either left or right, and then an Arc Knight appearing. I was just prepping for my weapons as you can see. Yes, I said that. And we're gonna stun Unstoppable and use our tether. Top tree we are, so it's just 1 tether, and we're going to try our best to kill the Unstoppable as quick as possible. And then once we take it down, we can take advantage of the Warmind cell and then take down these thralls, and then take down first the champion and then the Arc Knight, really depending where it is, because the Arc Knight is on the left side, I decided to go for killing the Arc Knight first since the champion is not there. Sometimes the champion does appear on their left side. Alright, really, it's just random spawn to be honest. Not a big deal, not really buggy like corrupted. I hate that Nightfall. I'm dramatized. So anyway, once we kill the barrier champion, we're going to run as fast as we can. We know for hunters it's slow, but with Warlock and Titan we can, you know, do the bunny hop, and for Titan we can do the jump. So try my best to jump and run as fast as I can. Don't want to mess about with this Nightfall. There will be Acolyte gold bars. They are dangerous. Take them down with heavy. Just spam your heavy. Don't even take your time. Don't use primary on these Acolytes. Please don't use it. Just use your heavy or special and just take them down as quick as possible. So now there will be a Wizard Void Wizard. And there will be these Acolytes. They like playing hide and seek, but with a War Mind cell. Not today, Acolytes. No hide and seek for you. You can also throw your nade. And if your nade misses, if for some reason this wizard decided to go master mode and dodge your nade, you can just use your Xenophage to take down the shield. Takes around 4 hits. So now, since I killed the wizard, the Shrieker will appear. And we're going to first throw our nade, which I did earlier. And we're going to duck the orb and then take down the Arc Knight. So for Legend, the champion does not appear. In Master it does, so this is a little different. So we want to take down this Arc Knight. And I know they look harmless, but sometimes they can kill you. So I would say be careful with these. Gold bar knights look harmless, but dangerous. So now we can go down and scan. And then we're going to deal with another barrier champion. And we're just gonna wait. And wait until this door opens. You know, it's killing time, but you know. Guess we all have to bear with it. So much stress for this legend. Alright, so a barrier champions appear. There'll be acolytes, ads. And like I said, they like playing hide and seek, but if you try to make a War Mind cell, you can just shoot it and they will 90% will die. I'm gonna say 90%. So once you do that, you can take down the barrier champion and just kill it as fast as possible. Sometimes the War Mind cells can they can take down the crystal. Sometimes I wouldn't say all the time, but sometimes. So we could take down these crystals using your primary weapon. You can use your heavy. For me, I wanted to save for my heavy. I wanted to take down this ogre, but first we're gonna deal with the barrier champion. So I was just using this tree to go for cover and take it down very quickly, and then kill it as fast as possible. And then sometimes a War Mind cell does appear, especially killing majors. And then once we do that, we're gonna make our way to go on top of this roof. I decided to go a different route. There's 2 ways to go up the roof. You can go this way, or you can go on top. To just go over here for a safe strat. So what you could do is just stun. You can stun the ogre with your primary. And then you can use your Xenophage to kill it fast. Once you kill it, ogre will appear, and for me, I was trying to kill it as fast as I can. So you can see here, I was just going all for 100k for this. You can actually skip some ads here, by the way. So I was just taking my time just to get some nades because I ran out of heavy. So you can see here, I was just taking advantage of the high repurposing, and then once I had enough heavy, then I decided to go. So over here, you can skip ads. You don't have to kill all ads in here, depending on the time of where you're at. So here I was just scanning a little bit just to make sure these knights don't follow me. Sometimes these arc knights love to follow you over here. So there are 4 acolytes and they are very aggressive. Recommend you just spam your heavy. Don't even bother using primary. So now over here we just want to take down the crystals and then we'll be proceeding the next room. So there's going to be a barrier champion and some arc knights. 2 barrier champions. So you can run over here. You can also turn invisible too. You can go on top of this platform and then do some DPS on the champion and the arc knight on the right side. So first I want to take down the barrier champion since it can shoot me far away from this platform. Then I did a dodge and I decided to take down this arc knight. So another reason why I dodge is because we're using reloading. We don't have Gambler's dodge, by the way. So that I dodge so I can reload my Xenophage since it does take a long time to reload. So now once we take down this arc knight, we're going to tether and take down the wizards and the barrier champion at the same time. And spam your Xenophage. Spam your heavy as much as you can. So once we take down the barrier champion, I was just looking for heavy because all my heavy was gone. And you can see here, you have to spam all your heavy. Can't go slow and steady. Does not compute for this Nightfall. Maybe corrupted. Well, if you die in a boss fight, yes. Yeah, you can. But anyway, you can throw your nade to get some heavy and then kill these thralls. And then when you do hit them with the orb, you can blind them. So here you can see that I did blind the thrall because I didn't want it to kill me or mess up my run. And I dodge his melee attack. Not today, thrall. Now we're gonna deal with another barrier champion. And we're going to take it down and spam our heavy. If you have Anarchy, just spam your Anarchy. Spam all your heavy. Or if you're using another machine gun, spam it as much as you can. So you can see here that I had to carry the orb charge. So it was doing this method is hard, but because we're in a time limit and because this is legend, there's no slow and steady wins the race like we see in old classic cartoons. Nah, not over here. So I actually had to pick up the orb, multitask, and kill the arc knights at the same time and the ads. So you can see here I was carrying the void charge and killing acolytes at the same time. So yeah, this is a very sweaty run. What was I doing? So now there will be 2 ogres and 1 unstoppable champion. Well, actually 2, if I remember. Yes, 2 unstoppable champions. So now over here, you throw your nade and then you spam your heavy. And now I'm trying to pick up my orb charge because I didn't want to disappear and waste time. And then we're going to take advantage of the War Mine Cell and kill some of the acolytes. And you can see it doesn't kill 100%, only 90%. Sometimes they play hide and seek and for some reason they survive from the explosion. And you can see when they do throw fireballs at you, they do take a lot of damage. Even in Legend, they're very annoying. Even in Legend, they can kill you. And yes, you can see these acolytes love playing hide and seek. And that's why we're using a War Mine Cell. So we can get them and then kill them. So it'll be hide and get killed acolytes if you want to play hide and seek. So now over here I was just trying to figure out how to deal with these acolytes because they can kill you if you're trying to dunk the orb. charge. And then we have the second unstoppable champion, and we want to kill him first before we proceed to the next area. And these Shriekers will open and they will shoot you. If you do turn invisible, they will close, they won't see you. But for bottom tree, they will see you for some reason. So now I'm just trying to get rid of this unstoppable ogre, and then once we're done, we can pick up the orb charge and then get rid of these two Shriekers. So here you could just use your dodge, pick it up, and then dunk it quickly. Here I decided to do another dodge, just for a safe strat, just in case if anything goes wrong. So once you do that, you can proceed to the next area. So now there'll be two void wizards. And we don't have a void primary weapon, so we're gonna use our nade to throw in the middle so both of their shields will be out. So now we took down the wizards, we're going to go and run and have these cursed thralls follow us. So what you can do is just turn invisible and just pass the wizard. There is an unwanted solar wizard, you can ignore it. But I will say sometimes it does follow you at the boss fight. Sometimes. But they do go away in the meantime. They have a time limit, so they do disappear later. So now we're here. I want to kill the cursed thrall to get some extra points. So now we kill most of the thralls. We're going to start the boss fight. So you can see here that some of these cursed thralls sometimes don't push towards you. And I was just trying to kill them as fast as possible so we can start the boss fight. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go a specific area depending of your playstyle, and we're going to do DPS on the boss so it can teleport to the next area right there. So I recommend just to spam your heavy, but don't spam too much where you have 0 heavy and you have no DPS for the champion. So over there, so now since the boss closed, there will be a barrier champion, and these thralls do love to follow you. I would recommend to be careful. So now here, what you can do is you can take down the thralls. There's also Arc Knight. Get their grenade, they went over the head, unfortunately. I felt for that. And these acolytes, they love to play hide and seek in a boss fight. Especially when chaff is on, they're very hard to find because they are very, very sneaky. So here I was just trying to kill the acolytes and hopefully, you know, pray for a Warmind Cell to take them down, since they just love playing hide and seek. And then I would like to play another game with them is hide and die with the Warmind Cell. They like playing the hide and seek game with me in this legend. So not today, acolytes, you're not in legend. So now we're gonna take down the barrier champion, and when you do take down the barrier champion, the boss will spawn, it will open. So I recommend you kill all the ads and then kill the barrier champion. Don't kill the barrier champion because it will open and then it will use its tracking death. Where it will use its tracking death. So now we did enough DPS for the boss to spawn on the back. And we're gonna move over here and we're gonna deal with the thralls that are gonna follow you. So you can see here, I barely use my primary weapon. I only use it for the Arc Knights here and there. So mainly you have to use your heavy, a lot of heavy for this Nightfall, for legend. Of course for Master, it would be a little different. Of course you can, you know, take your time using your primary, using your heavy here and there. But because this is Legend, there's no such thing of taking your time. We have to kill these ads as fast as we can. And you can see here that these acolytes love playing hide and seek, and you can just work your best to take down these acolytes. Yeah, they can be annoying too. Like, they do hide and then sometimes they just push towards you. They're the most, I would say, maybe second or third most annoying ads you have to deal with. So now we clear all the ads. We can use our heavy. I was trying to save heavy because we're going to deal with more champions. There are champions in this boss fight, by the way. So what I like to do is use my tether. And we're going to deal with these ads. And the champion. So we had a War My Cell and we decided to use that. So the boss will open if you kill all the champions or the ogre. So I recommend to leave one ogre out. For me, I decided to first deal with this champion a little bit. And you can see here they do hit hard, the ogres. And of course there are a lot of ads, they love playing hide and seek. So I was just trying to get some heavy because I have no heavy. You saw I had 0. And now I have some heavy. I can take down the champion. So now we're going to deal with the acolyte. We want to clear all ads first and then kill the ogre. So then once we do kill the ads, you can take down the ogre. But first I wanted to get some heavy. Since we're a little low on heavy. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our time over here. I was waiting for my nade. I wanted to throw a nade so I can get some heavy. And that's why I was waiting. So you can see here I'm trying to get my nade so I can get more heavy. And now I have enough heavy to do some DPS on the boss. So the boss will appear in the middle. And then you can use your DPS weapon. So it can teleport where you have to dunk the orb.
Here's our chance.
So now there will be thralls spawning. And then acolytes as well. So take your time a bit here. And you can use your primary weapon to take down all these thralls, these ads. They do love to hide and then push towards you. So you can see here, I was trying to run, but they blocked my way. For some reason they were huddling over there, I don't know why. So you can see here, I was just trying to get my nade so I can get some heavy. Yeah, so I was running around back and forth there. So once we kill all the ads, we're gonna deal well with the wizard. With the wizard. So since we didn't have a nade, we're gonna use our Xenophage to break the shield. Fortunately, there was a thrall hiding. I didn't know. I thought I'd clear all the ads, but unfortunately one of them liked to play hide and seek, and they were hiding. And you can see why it's best to clear all the ads before picking up the orb. So I picked up the orb and I dropped it. what I want to do is take down the wizards. You can take them down with Xenophage. Just break the shield, but they're more tanky. So it takes about 4 hits to break down the shield on Legend. For Master, it's around 4 to 5. So we're gonna do the next one. I wanted to save my Xenophage for the boss. That's why I was being a little cautious of how much Xenophage I have to use for the wizard. And then you can use your auto rifle since this auto rifle has very good range. So what I want to do is throw my nade. And luckily I got some heavy. And now we're gonna get ready to dunk the orb. We're gonna reload our Xenophage. And we're gonna get ready for the DPS for the boss. And we don't want the boss to use his Tracking of Death to kill us. They do kill you very, very quickly, even in Legend mode. So over here I was just waiting for the right moment so I can dunk the orb. So there is an 18-second for the Shrieker where it can stop its shooting purple fireballs at you. So once that, you dodge and hold square, and then you can dunk quickly as possible. Then it will spawn, and then you can use your tether, throw your grenade, and then use Xenophage. And there you go, guys. And there you go, 100k. And yay, I didn't die. I was having bad luck with other Nightfalls, you know, buggy Nightfalls that's so corrupted. Get it? Corrupted. The corrupted. Okay, I'll stop. It's not funny. Thank you so much for watching. I will try to do some experiment with a different character. So, depending of the mod for Master. And I'm afraid it's togetherness. So, we'll see. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.